What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Game Over Gerkinman. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Welcome to the last episode I'm recording today. This is the last episode of the base game outside of the final boss at the end there. Today we're going to be getting all the keys to the DLC and hopefully defeating Vendrick. So first thing we have to do is go to Black Gulch of all places. Because everyone loves Black Gulch, right? We're going to be clearing out Black Gulch and then jumping down some holes to get to some really unpleasant places where we can fight some giants to get a key to allow us to get two other keys. Oh my god, this sounds like something I would design. It's probably what's running through your head, and I think that's a pretty reasonable actual way of looking at it. So, we're going to be making our way. You can kind of see the place we drop off down there, or where we'll be landing at least. It's really no fun. I much prefer the way they did it in Dark Souls 1 and 3 in terms of accessing DLC. Dark Souls 2 took it a little bit too far in the let's make it obscure and weird and make them work for it route. I don't mind working for access to my DLC. Don't get me wrong, but it's just something about the way it's done here just isn't cool to me. Whatever. Poison now. It's down here somewhere. There's a spot you can jump down. Whoop! I think it's... is it this one? It's one of these. Yes! Alright, now that we're down here... it's locked. What do you mean it's locked? I thought that was the whole reason I was coming down here. Wait a minute. Have I done something... if I mess something up already? No, I can go further down, that's right. I wish they put an item on that corpse to kind of like let you know, hey, you can come down here. As if it wasn't already hard enough to fucking navigate this place as it is. Anyway. In here we have some unpleasantries to deal with. But they are vital to defeating Lord Gwyn. So you can see through the mist here some hulking beasts, hulking giants to be specific, and they are not easy. These guys are just as hard, if not more difficult, than any of the giants in the DLC. I mean, in the memories. I really hate the way attacks feel going through them. You don't get any sort of like feedback when you hit giants, and it really bugs me. Oh yeah, I also found that missing Estus shard, so I have all the Estus now. I have all 12. It was somewhere really stupid I missed in Brightstone Cove, actually, not far from where we got our bird friend, so... yeah, that was a thing. Anyway. Ow, Christ almighty. Now the reason in the core game you'd come down here is actually for a, one of the covenants. There's a Dark Covenant you have to keep dying in order to get into. I think you have to keep dying, it's something along those lines. And by doing that, you come down here, and there's an elevator, and you talk to an old man, and blah 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 blah. He does some cool stuff. Bring your giants and petrified dragon bone. But I guess because I guess I already had this area down here, they decided to put the forgotten key here, which I hate this too. Getting this item, you have to kind of. Can you get it through here? No, you can't. You have to jump across. It's not worth it. Anyway, now we get to come up here. And... what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We're in... up here. Ain't that neat? Ain't that just the neatest? Anyway, we got the forgotten key. So now that we have the forgotten key, we can leave here, and we can get the two keys for the Crown of the Iron King and the Crown of the Frozen... no, we've got the Frozen King. The other one we need is the Sunken King. Iron and Sunken are the two we don't have, so we've got to get those. So, one of those is actually in Majula of all places. So, back to Majula. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can actually use our old friend Gavlan here. He gave us some ladders that we could use to access some shit. So we don't want to use the really long one. I've forgotten which ladder it is that we're... I think it's this one. Going down. Basically, there's another door down here which we haven't entered yet. Maybe this is the... Which of these is the... One of these leads to a doorway. But I forget which one. I think it's, yeah, because this one up here, I think that's the way to that other location we already went into. But if we come this way... Well, first of all, what's up here? Why is this here if there's nothing up here? Aha! This is what this leads to. This is the door I was talking about. So we need the forgotten key to get access to this. Ta-da! Basically, it's that forgotten key. If you go into that other room there you go, Dragon Talon, that'll get us into the Sunken King. Yeah, so now we have that forgotten key. We can also, in the gutter, you can get Havel's equipment, if you're into that sort of thing. You can get some other little bits and bobs, or you could use it to come in here and do this. You can also, back in the back Gulch, use that forgotten key to open a door to get to a Covenant and solve Vortex. We picked up a couple of cool items here, actually. What is picked up the Dark Pyromancy Flame. A flame catalyst used by pyromancers. Pyromancers rouse this flame to produce fire arts. The flame rewards those with the thirst for power. The more hallowed one is, the stronger its effect. So that's what makes this particular one cool. We also got the Witch Tree Branch. A branch of a forest-wandering witch tree, a catalyst for sorceries and hexes. Now it is used as a weapon, but this was originally part of a witch tree. I only got that partisan a couple episodes ago. A spear with a broad blade. This blade is widened to give it extra weight to allow for slashing. The broader attacks of the partisan, however, make it less effective in narrow spaces. We also picked up the Witch Tree Belleville. A Witch Tree Bellevine that sprouts amongst the old growth, a catalyst for miracles and hexes. Clerics who ostracize devise this as an alternative catalyst for casting miracles. Most clerics who are stripped of their status are good for nothings, but among them are powerful spellcasters who represent real threats to the establishment. Although not a proper catalyst, the Bellevine is quite powerful. So there you go, there's that thing. So there's those. That's the easy one to get to. Now to get the hard one, which is actually in the Forest of Fallen Giants. So, also if you come down here, because I killed those 2 giants down there, I got 4 souls now, plus... Oh, just the 1 soul from them, is it? Plus the 1 from the dragon. So that makes a total of 5 souls. Dang! Dang! That should mean we'll be okay against Vendrick, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, next up is to get the one for the old Iron King, and to do that we're going to be coming down here. And you can jump down there and deal with all that shit down there, which we're not going to do. We're going to be going the easy and smart way. You may remember we picked up a key ages ago from the boss fight with, not the boss fight, from the old Iron Keep. And you might be surprised to find out that that key actually works on a door that was on the way here to the Lost Giant, of all things. It was locked at the beginning of the game, and it's still locked now, and now we're going to go unlock it, and we're going to go get ourselves a key to the Iron Crown, Iron King DLC. So, down here, I really like the, I really like all 3 DLCs. But the old Iron King's my personal favourite of the 3. It has the Fume Knight boss fight, which is probably my favourite fight in the game, and is incredibly difficult, and it took me, I think, a day or 2 on my first playthrough of the game to actually beat him. Alright, the Iron King key. Now in here, there's a bunch of fucking flame salamanders, which are no fun. And man, do they take a beating. Thankfully, standing on the fire doesn't hurt you. But, fuck, these things are annoying! Actually, you know what? It's probably not even worth trying to kill these fucking things. Ow, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they are seriously like the worst. If we just come over here, we can get a, Nope, that's not it. Ow. Maybe it's this one over here. It's in there somewhere. Was that it? It might have been. I didn't even see what I picked up. Oh, fuck sticks. Well, I'll have a look in a minute. Ouch. Alright, let's see if I picked up that key. Inventory keys. I did! I was in there. So we picked up the... These are the 3 keys we have to the 3 DLC. We got the Dragon Talon, a terribly worn Dragon Talon, Legend has it that the deepest reaches of the Black Gulch, behind a door locked from the inside, is a magnificent city built from the great slumbering dragon. This talon clearly dates to an ancient times, but great vitality emanates from it still. Let's get the heavy iron key, a piece of iron shaped like a key, past the altar deep within the iron keep, and through a door is the tower to the old Iron King, used to produce iron. The unearthly weight of this chunk of iron is a reminder of the Iron King's own immeasurable strength. And then last we got the frozen flower, a stone ornament shaped like a flower, cold enough to dampen the greatest heat, opens the doors to the new path at the Shrine of Winter, found on the road to the Great Castle. So now that we have all those, what we have left to do now for this episode is time to take on Vendrick, I believe. Yeah. Now that we've got all these giant souls, we'll try taking on Vendrick again. Okay, let's make our way back to Vendrick again. So yeah, last time we had 2 giant souls, now we have 5. So we'll see how big of a difference that makes to his, how much damage he takes. I don't want these jerks like spawning in here and fucking shit up again, so I'm trying to kill these guys without setting off the bell. Oh, he's still alive. Well, no, he's not. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because I've been sitting here for like 5 hours. I'm getting quite a crooked neck, actually. Very stiff neck from doing this for so long. Come away from that bell. There you go. Alright, now we can see how this is going to play out. Actually, I'm going to keep it with my shield for this fight. Vendrick, he's a tough old bastard. Ouch. Oh, he almost got me twice. Do the old life gem action. Got my aromatic ooze and my electricity to buff my weapon to try to make life a little bit easier. Let's see how we do this time. What the fuck? I've never seen him do that before. Throwing your curses at me, son. Oh. 275, that's more like it. That is more my style. Alright. Just keep my distance. Keep chipping away at him. Wait for he does those attacks, which are easy to dodge. So his attacks do a ton of damage, but they're mostly pretty easy to avoid. Most of my times dying have just been because of dumb fuck-ups on my end. Ugh. Yeah, that's much easier. Much better. Much easier and much betterer. Oh yes. Now, what else we got Is that it? That was lucky, actually. So that went the way it did. I think, yeah, he's definitely easy to fight, locked on. Ow, what? I don't accept that as a legitimate hit. Sir? No, that was entirely my fault. That one I accept. I'm going to see if this makes much of a difference. Well, it certainly did something. Got me killed. Should put it on before I go in. If I survive this, I'll be happy. So I can heal. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, my stamina. Oh, fuck! Fuck. Fucking hell! That's dodging seems to be going well, so let's keep on that and try this again. Alright, I think we got him this time. I hope. He only has to hit me once to fuck it up. Oh, finally! Oh, God. That took an age. I've never beaten Vendrick before. There's the achievement as proof. Wow, I finally did it. And I didn't even use a bright bug. That was intense. That was intense. He's hard because he literally only hits you once or twice and you're dead. Also, if you can hear any sounds because the window's open again, it's really hot in here. But, wow. I can't believe I finally did that. Let's get back to Majula. Let's level up. And we'll call it an episode of the next time. We're starting clean with DLC. We're in for a whole new world. Oh, God. I've been recording for almost 6 hours. Jesus. It's a long time. Oh, man, that feels good. Feels good. That's why they... Oops, someone I wanted to put there. That's why they say the, ticket to Dark Souls 2 is like play without a shield. Oh, let's level up. Oh, I feel so good. Level me up, please, maiden. What am I putting it into? Vitality. Ooh, that's my equip load. It's already up to 88. Soon, I'll be able to... Well, actually, at this point, New Game Plus, that's probably more something I should be focusing on. So maybe I'll put that into Endurance and back into Adaptability. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Whew, man, I started recording at 7:30 and it's now 1:30 in the afternoon. So massive day, but we've got the main game done. It's finished. It is over. I am so excited to be starting the DLC tomorrow. I'm going to be starting with the Crown of the Sunken King. There's some armor there I'll be replacing this stuff with. Oh god, it feels so good. Thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you join me next time. Peace out, and as always, have a good one!